trouble with. And you know, another team I'd have been brimming with confidence for Arnett Gardens and their supporters, but Portmore just always manages to give them a tough fight every year. Let's see if that pans out tonight.
Well, this is a mecca of Jamaica's football. In past World Cup campaigns, it became known as the office. Now two teams have an appointment with history. And now the anxiety that they must feel, the spectators as well, as they look on their teams making their way out to the middle, coming out of that McDonald tunnel. I wonder how they are feeling right now, moments away from the start.
Every good team, every good player, you know, you should have a bit of nervousness at the first, but as soon as they start playing, as soon as they get that first touch of the ball, Donald, you know, all butterflies will be gone. But these players are big players.
Of the national anthem of Jamaica. What a crowd we have here inside the National Stadium as the teams greet each other for the first time. And
the last time Arnett Gardens won this Premier League title, Donald, and they played the final here at the National Stadium, the crowd was as big as this looks like it will end up being. They have a massive following, and the viewers in the Eastern Caribbean will have heard us say week after week that Arnett Gardens is everybody else's second favorite team, regardless of where you're from. You love your home team, but you also love Arnett Gardens. They're that popular.
They're free-flowing style of play, though, George. You know, they're
Johnson and Dasha Satchwell, of course, they're coached by Jerome Waite. And this is how they'll line up.
This is how they line up.
We see Jeremy Lynch, and he's replaced Jovan East.
Yeah, Jovan East hasn't quite sparkled this season as he did the last campaign. But the man I'm interested to see, number 10 Malik Foster and number 8 Ricardo, but strong enough for the players to know that they're in a game.
And they are not only dribblers, George. They are very speedy players, and that is one weakness of the Arnett team too.
National Stadium, and we're off here at the office. And it's Portmore United with the possession, and as I mentioned before, they just want to control the tempo of this one. Arnett Gardens, of course, they also play the possession game, but they are so quick on the ball. And Jeremy Lynch over on the far side making space, almost finding Malik Foster, who was making that run inside the area. Of course, Jeremy Lynch is also a very speedy player, but he's also has brilliant movement off the ball as well. Jerome Waite, of course, is a head coach of this Arnett Gardens team, the most successful coach in the club's history. Jerome Waite. Morris trying to do the 1-2 with Ewan Grandison. Portmore trying to come the other way. Fabian Reed will get there before it crosses the line. Does partnership with Lennox Russell. Reed continuing his run, but Russell will get the throw in over on the far side.
One of the weaknesses for this Portmore team since this season, though, Donald, is they do not react to the transition from offense to defense quickly enough, and this Arnett team is a very, very good team on the counter-attack.
Ball sent inside the area, easily handled by the Portmore United defense, and now they charge forward. Ball sent over to the right-hand side. It's a beautiful weighted ball. What a move by Foster! Oh, what a goal it is! Malik Foster, you beauty, gets Portmore United in front. It was slick movement by this Portmore team. Malik Foster. That was just brilliant. His 7th goal this season. The 20-year-old on fire in that play, and Portmore United ahead.
Well, what did I tell you about Malik Foster and the danger? I knew there was danger from the time that Portmore United caught the ball in the transition, and it was on the foot of Michael Binns. An intelligent switch to his left, big diagonal. Andrew Peart mentioned that in the build-up, and then Malik Foster over the head of the defender, and then the feather touch at the end to just knock it beyond Damien Hyatt. That's a brilliant goal. Wicked counter from Portmore United, 1-0.
In the pre-game show, Donald and George, we spoke about this midfield of this Portmore United team. Grandison and Michael Binns, dangerous players, work hard and can pass a ball from almost anywhere. And that was a brilliant pass by Binns, and it was expertly taken by Foster and finished. It's Portmore 1, Arnett 0.
Well, they call him Messi, And you could see just a glimpse as to why. Foster was absolutely brilliant there. Arnett trying to respond quickly. Ball didn't reach Renee Lloyd though. Portmore United with a very confident start.
Well, we saw Malik Foster deployed from the start against the UWI in the second leg semi-final. He struggled, Donald and Meron, because of the condition of the surface at the Mona Bowl. It's a billiard table in comparison here at the National Stadium. He's going to play well. Well, he can't, again, not play well because he has the game's lone goal so far.
Comparing that field with this, Donald, is like cheese to chalk. You know, this is the best field we have in our island. And, you know, this Portmore team, being a passing and playing team, they're going to exploit the good surface tonight.
Jeremy Lynch didn't like that call. He felt that he was onside. Jerome Waite must be thinking a whole lot of things now. Just couldn't find Damien Binns on that occasion.
And the point I made about Arnett having trouble with Portmore over the years, gentlemen, even when Portmore was known as Hazard United, Arnett Gardens always had trouble with Hazard. Never knew why, and it's been borne out so far.
Kept him play. Fabian Reed capitalized. He sent this one inside. And Portmore United not clearing properly. Marvin Morgan picks it up and just ran out of real estate there. It's going to be a goal to Portmore.
This Portmore team is very poor against balls coming across the goals. But I can tell you, this Arnett team always, that is their style of play, getting the balls to the flank players and getting it across the goal. So let us see if the Portmore team is organized or they're communicating tonight in order to stop this Arnett team from getting balls across the goal.
It wasn't the smartest play there from the foul that was committed. Reginald Harris didn't like the fact that his team couldn't capitalize just now.
One wonders how fit he is. Returned from a long absence. Almost you wondered if he was captive somewhere dark, but emerged to light up the playoffs for Arnett Gardens, and then went away again after picking up an injury in that first leg semi-final against Cumberland. And not sure how match fit he is, but he's a class player.
Coach Waite gave him 70 minutes. In his interview, Coach Waite said that he think he can give him about 70 minutes. But if you can get 70 quality minutes from one Harris, you know, that is always a plus for your team.
Well, they're on the back foot right now. So they really hope that he utilizes the 70 minutes. He gets a foot in now. Couldn't find Reed. Portmore United, they're really bossing the midfield so far, aren't they? Grandison trying to play it forward to Lynch. Binns sent it over to the right-hand side now. They're not afraid to recycle. Grandison. Long ball sent inside. It's over the top. Ambitious effort there from distance, that was. It seems as if they're playing Ricardo Morris in a deeper role than
and
usual.
More central.
I think it's because of his ability to drive at the defenders. You know, I always speak about this Arnett team, and especially Bigger Thompson, even though with a lot of experience, he does not have the leg speed. So when you're running at him, it can be very dangerous.
Well, Portmore United on the attack. Malik Foster with a little space finds Ricardo Morris, who has an educated left foot, decides against a shot. Binns. Well, he lost it to Harris, who gets by one. Couldn't get by Binns. Damien Binns. Jeremy Lynch. Was he fouled? Referee says play on. The clearance made, not the best. Portmore looking silky smooth. Manning trying to get that one inside. He gets the corner instead.
Portmore playing some good, sweet football combination plays in and around the box. And if Arnett Garden does not track or does not pick up the running players, they are in for a long night.
Linwell Dixon looking pretty contented. Of course, he's won the Premier League as a player as well. The corner kick is sent in as a back post. Heads go up, didn't get a proper connection on it. Jeremy Lynch trying to capitalize on it, just managing to clear their area. Marvin Morgan now picking it up. Morgan has some speed, keeps that one in play, needs some help. Just lost it. It was always going to be difficult to do it alone. Foster finding Morris. And
quality team such as Portmore, they can counter-attack and hurt you in the blink of an eye.
Arnett Gardens trying to get another attack going, and that pass going into touch. Of course, this team got the last available spot just after registering 13 wins and 13 losses in the league. That's Keneal Hyde. He's going to have to do a lot of work tonight over on that left-hand side. He's a runner. He's a standout schoolboy footballer for Calabar High, Keneal Hyde. Easily handled there by Bigger Thompson. Again, Thompson called to work, landed awkwardly, gets the free kick as well. And it's not very often that we see O'Neill Thompson go down and then remain down.
It is
Satchwell. Reed. Morgan. Not on the same wavelength with Reed on that occasion. That's a Portmore United bench. Jovan East, second left, not getting a place in the starting lineup. East.
He'd have been disappointed with his season so far. Had an outstanding breakout 2015-16 RSPL, but had an injury coming into this campaign and just hasn't quite sparked, although there have been the odd flashes.
Harris. Reed. Harris. Reed. Harris was fouled. Free kick to Arnett Gardens. Damian Parchment going across to Andre Dice. No card is shown. Just some words.
Dice is known for some really silly tackles, Donald. And I'm wondering what he was doing there, because Harris was so far up the pitch, the ball basically was passed. So it was a late challenge also. He's very lucky he's not in the referee's book.
Portmore, they've committed 6 fouls so far. And Sean Paul trying to set up his wall. It has to be accurate. Couple of Arnett players behind this one. One of them is Dasha Satchwell. This one is sent inside, and Sean Paul gets it on the second attempt. He was pretty lucky on that occasion after he couldn't hold on the first time of asking.
Lennox just not showing a striker's instinct there. The ball rebounded to him. I know several strikers would have put that goalwards at least, and he seemed as surprised as anybody that it ricocheted in his direction. He wasn't ready for it.
But such an easy ball for the goalkeeper to catch, Donald. I'm wondering.
The referee says play on as Manning sends it across. Oh, that was a poor pass in the end. Ricardo Morris was never going to get there. And Binns is still down. And the ones with the chances, here are the ones with a goal, of course, in the second minute of play, thanks to Malik Foster. Arnett Gardens, they haven't come out of their shell as yet. What can be done with this attack? Ball sent over to the left-hand side. Lloyd allows it to go to Marvin Morgan. Morgan, he has some skill, but he has a couple of defenders. Finding Harris, back to Morgan, back to Harris. The interplay between those two working out well. Lloyd chips this one at the back post, too far for Russell, who has to retrieve it. Sends it inside, well handled by Portmore. Now here's the one they call Messi. Foster skips inside, looking for options, gets by a second challenge, sends it wide. Lynch on the ball, Foster continuing his run. Lynch to the byline, needs some help, pulls it back. Ricardo Morris on his left foot, blocked. Still a chance for Portmore United. It's Grandison, straight to the keeper. Should have been better.
Brilliant counter-attack from Portmore United, led by Malik Foster. He goes down now with an injury because one of the Arnett midfielders took a piece of his leg in the midfield as that play built up. Jeremy Lynch here, keeping possession well, holding up the play, looking for a good option. And Grandison's shot in the end tame. Ricardo Morris's effort brilliantly blocked by O'Neill Thompson. That's what a skipper should do, who's playing at central defence. And the Portmore skipper not packing much punch in his effort.
3 shots on target for Portmore United. Arnett yet to register 1. Lloyd sends this inside. At the back post is Marvin Morgan. Was looking for the penalty. Gets the penalty.
Soft.
I think so too.
Let's see the replay, but my initial reaction is soft, and I've gone for it. I'm not doing the usual thing to say wait for the replay to see, because the referee has one chance, and we're going to criticize him if he gets it wrong. I'm going to say soft from the actual run of play.
The referee was very close to play, but the defender, though, Donald and George, I thought that he should have just kept his cool. The player was not even so much of a dangerous player when he had the ball here. He should just basically go there and block the ball.
Good call.
But it was a brilliant call by the referee at the end.
Probably because it looked so obvious, but the defender really got sold.
Agricultural tackle. That was a brain wave, a brain F, and I don't mean, well, you fill in the blanks, Donald. Poor defending there.
The man behind this one for Arnett Gardens, Fabian Reed. Saved by Shaban Sean Paul. He was looking for his 9th goal this season. Fabian Reed couldn't get it. He was denied. Arnett still with the possession. Still looking for the equalizer. Big chance! Over the crossbar. How did Lennox Russell miss from there?
Lennox Russell has been having a nightmare thus far, and he himself is asking himself that question, Donald, from point blank range, but falling away. And when footballers fall away in those circumstances, they often end up putting the ball over the bar. Seeing Paul going down low to his right to keep out Reed's tame effort. And then the Arnett Gardens player stuck at it. The ball found itself to Russell, and falling as he made connection, he lifted it over the bar. Poor effort.
George, after missing a penalty and miss a goal 3 yards out, how can you come back in a game like this if Portmore playing such sweet football?
Not the best pass from Lloyd. Goes out for a goal kick. Well, the question is now, Arnett Gardens, what do they have to do differently now, Maron? Because, well, in that last play alone, they managed to get 3 shots on target, Arnett Gardens. Before that, pretty much nothing for half an hour. They've missed a glorious opportunity. They just haven't clicked so far. We're going to get back to that in just a moment. Satchwell trying to find Reed, intercepted. Morris picks it up, looks up immediately, finding Malik Foster, or almost did. And Damian Hyatt was well aware.
Overpassed there by Morrison. But look at Foster again. He's having a field day, George.
Yeah, running into lots of space.
This is a final kick.
This one is sent at the back post. They're appealing for the handball there, nothing doing. But that's pretty much the last play of the game.
How they play. So this Portmore team needs to remain organized, need to continue to communicate, and hopefully try and get another goal. But this 10-15 minutes of this game is very, very important.
So the second half is on the way here at the National Stadium. Arnett Gardens trying to get the attack going over on the right-hand side. They really have to do a few things different. Portmore United, on the other hand, well, they're the ones with the lead. They just have to manage the game, manage the possession as well.
But an important point in terms of management, though, they can't sit back and allow this Arnett team to come at them, because we know that this Arnett team can be dangerous in the blink of an eye.
No changes made by either team. As we take a look at the lineup of Arnett Gardens, then right to the lineup for Portmore United. So still very much the same after the interval. We do expect a few changes to be made. Renee Lloyd on the ball, looking for some space. Full pass inside, intercepted. And Morris was appealing for it. And Satchwell getting the yellow card. Good movement here by Jeremy Lynch. Couldn't get a proper connection on it. Was aiming to let fly with the left boot, but somehow didn't manage to make. Long one taken, and to get the shot on target, Damien Binns. That's Jovan East warming up. Down easily, I thought. Portmore United trying to move forward now. Ball played inside, no problems here for Damien Hyatt. Good work up the back there by Roberto Johnson.
Tactically, Portmore have approached this game very, very conservatively. You can count how many times Michael Binns has passed and has ventured into the Arnett Gardens half, sitting alongside Ewan Grandison, and with Ricardo Morris brought into the midfield, not being as expansive in his play as he usually is. It's almost as if they're saying to Arnett Gardens, come for us, leave those spaces behind you when the attack breaks down, and we're going to counter-attack you and score. And they did that in the second minute.
In offense and in defense. So when you have all 11 players defending and all 11 players attacking, you know, that's what a coach really wants, especially in a game of this magnitude.
I tell you what, to add to that, Miron, as we see Binns going down with an injury after tackling Marvin Morgan. Doesn't look good for the midfield maestro. May have taken a blow to the back of the head. This is the challenge going in on Morgan. He was the aggressor, Binns. Ooh. Awkward landing there, did the splits. But yeah, the kind of work rate at Miron that Malik Foster, both ways, in front, in attack and in defense, and then Damian Binns has been giving Linval Dixon. Lennox Russell hasn't been giving Jerome Waite that kind of quality, especially on defense.
And nature-wise with George and Donald, this team is this Arnett team.
We'll get back to that in just a moment. Lloydson at one side the area of 3 players fell and trying to get on the end of that one. It's snapshot take on. Oh, that's a brilliant finish.
Raniki Anderson.
It's Anderson. Well, he plays at the back, but that was a super strike from Raniki Anderson. It's his 3rd goal. The 29-year-old caught far, and Arnett are level in this one.
I said it in the first half, Donald. In order to beat Arnett, you cannot have a single goal and try and hold out against them, because they're going to come at you and come at you fearless, and they're doing that right now.
Yeah, Arnett Gardens, like the vampire, you have to stab with a silver stake, douse him in garlic. Look at this, a free kick comes in, messy, but look at the crucial play here. Jabir Johnson with the back header, caught on the thigh by Raniki Anderson, the swivel and sweet strike. Any striker would be proud of that. That's from a defender, a central defender by trade. Wow.
Brilliant goal there. Well placed also to Donald and George in the corner of the goal. Brilliantly taken there by a defender.
I was just impressed with the power of that one. That he managed to turn and then let fly with the right foot. And then it found the corner as well. It was just brilliant stuff for Anderson.
One thing I can tell you though, it's game on.
Gentlemen, meanwhile, we were admiring that play. Renee Lloyd came off the field, and I tell you, he's not looking good, favoring the right hamstring. Veteran player, quality player, but he is favoring that right hamstring, number 35, stretching it as we speak. Let's see if he lasts the course.
Portmore United to get the corner kick now. How will they respond?
And gentlemen, Jerome Waite has sent Kemal Malcolm to go to the warm-up track. Giovanni's preparing to come in for Portmore. Kemal Malcolm for Arnett Gardens.
Corner kick for Portmore United, and heads go up. Yeah, that was a foul there. Come on, Solomon. And it's going to be a free kick. Well, the keeper had it. Damien Hyatt. Here's the player warming up, getting ready to come on. Maybe making an entrance soon, Kemal Malcolm.
So, and And when you're playing against a team that is going to throw everything in attack, you just cannot give away silly free kicks near your 18-yard box.
Anderson, Lloyd. Arnett Gans for a moment gave the hint that they were slipping out of first gear. But they have to do some defending now. Foster, or rather Morris, trying to find Foster. Long range effort, just wide. That must have been inches. That must have been inches.
I thought that required a save. And Damian Binns also.
Anderson. Reed. Looking for the space and trying to get away from Solomon. Another whistle on the play. It's a free kick to Arnett Gans over on the far side. Raniki Anderson geeing up the supporters in the bleachers. This is where they smell blood. They want to go ahead now. Arnett Gans, they've sent a lot of bodies inside the area. I count 6.
I just cannot understand though.
Here is a free kick taken at it went to the edge of the 6-yard box. Portmore United handling it. Sliding challenge there. Covering.
And these Arnett Gans defenders are weary of that.
Satchwell sends it up to Reed. Moore with the shot. Just charged down. Harris trying to win it. Moore tries to collect it. The header wide to Morgan. Forced to retrieve. Needs some assistance, Marvin Morgan. Was looking for the return ball. Gets a throw instead. Morgan to take the throw himself. Finds Harris. Morgan with the effort! What a strike! Marvin Morgan! A bolt from the blue! Sends the team in red ahead! The crowd erupts in the stands! Marvin Morgan with a scorcher! And they lead by 2-1.
One of the best goals I've seen here inside this national stadium. The ball broke kindly to him. Well, the ball broke. Vishnul Harris ran to retrieve it. Morgan ran onto it and said, Vishnul, excuse me, please. And then he gave that some violence, gentlemen.
That's the word, George. It was a violent kick.
What a goal there by young Morgan though. What a goal. George said that is one of the best goals he's seen in the stadium. That is one of the best goals I've seen in the stadium at any level, both local and international. What a goal, and what a place, and what a time to score that goal.
Look at the ball here, thrown to Harris. Doesn't control well, the ball breaks, he was going for it, and Morgan said, excuse me, and my word, wow. One of the smallest men on the pitch, if not the smallest man on the pitch, striking it with ferocious power. Wow.
Coaches always blame goalkeepers with goals scoring at their near post, but trust me, I just cannot blame Sean Puff.
He was having none of it. He said, if you're injured, get off the field and let me get on with my game. So that's Bigger Thompson on the sideline as Portmore make a change. Bigger Thompson off the field, Arnett short-handed, and he's back to his feet as Kareem Manning has been taken out, gentlemen. Portmore United going to their bench first. Number 15 coming on.
Seems as if it's East.
Javon East.
Yes, it is. Jovan East coming on.
Jovan East, yes.
Closed down so quickly.
What was the Arnett Gans defenders doing? What were they doing? Look at this ball. Well, this is Jovan East. That's heading for goal off the outside of the left foot. Hyatt equal to the task though.
Brilliant first touch, set him up, put the ball in his stride. Good kick, good save by Hyatt.
And then the first touch from Foster, just letting him down there. And then eventually cleared by Thompson.
Because a single goal just cannot put the steam away.
Damian Binns on it. Sends this one inside. O'Neal Thompson is there. This game is over. They just have to take it.
I want the coach to look at the Portmore United bench and tell me what he would do from here, given the resources at Linval Dix's disposal.
Definitely though, George, I think they need to put Morrison a little bit higher. Both Grandison and Binns, Michael Binns, they are quite capable to just play two midfielders.
That's a lovely ball. It's turned inside. Oh, Foster! Oh my word! Malik Foster from, I don't know, 4 or 5 yards. Skied it.
Oh my word, what a brilliant build-up play. An eye of the needle pass. Look at this pass. Through the eye of the needle, intelligently knocked across the face of the goal, beats everything in red and black. And the man in white lifts it over the bar. Oh my word, what a miss. Awful, awful miss from one of the game's best players.
I told you they were going to get chances.
Hero in the
more advanced position for Arnett Gardens. Morgan is free. Morgan has space. Morgan looking for a second goal. No options. Decides to lay it off. Satchwell. Malcolm. They call him Tull. Went through 3 defenders. Collected the free kick.
And it means so much right now. Marcelino Blackburn on the Arnett Gardens bench. The known hothead was a while ago.
Very skillful as well. Portmore committing 16 fouls. Jason Moore looks like he's going to be taking this one. It is Jason Moore! Oh, it's wide.
It's a corner.
It took a deflection, yeah?
Wow.
That was a rocket.
what a strike.
Not the best pass from Johnson.
Didn't look. Made up his mind to do that before realizing that the man wasn't there.
Here's Portmore now. They're hoping to create another opportunity. It's a big chance for Morris. On his left foot, Morris! Didn't have a lot of power behind it. Damian Hyatt moving to his right, collecting that pretty easily in the end.
Yeah, our keeper.
Portmore. They have sent a host of players forward as they try to get the equalizer. This one is sent inside, headed out of the area. They have acres of space. Arnett Gardens streaming forward. Took forever to make that pass, Jason Moore, but he's trying to manage the time. Morgan sends this one inside to Reed. Reed! Portmore still coming forward. McCullough couldn't get it under his control, but there was a whistle on the play. It's a free kick to Arnett Gardens. Relief.
Minute and a half. Long minute for the Arnett team. And about a second now for Portmore team, Donald. But based on the experience that this Arnett Garden team have, especially at the back, and as an experienced coach, I think they're going to manage this one to the final whistle. Seems as if this Portmore team is beaten for the second time in a row at the finals. The similar scoreline.
Long kick by Arnett Gardens. Portmore United again trying to come forward. They have a minute. Can they pull a rabbit out of the hat? Big opportunity here. This one sent inside. It goes behind for a corner kick. Last chance saloon. Everyone is going to go up except the keeper. I suspect that Shavon Sean Paul should go up as well. Surely this will be the last bit of play within the 90. Arnett Gardens, they have everyone inside the box as the corner kick comes in at the back post. Heads go up, still not clear properly. Hyatt clings onto it. It's almost over for Arnett Gardens. The time has come for them to celebrate again. The team of 1978 did it. The team of 2001 did it. 2002 did it again. In 2015 they won their fourth. And in 2017, this magical unit led by Marvin Morgan, they roar throughout the night. Champions of the Red Stripe Premier League 2016-2017 season.
Donald, after the league format, Arnett Gardens was in 6th position. Now they're in 1st. Now, Coach Wade, he's just an incredible man, because his team was in turmoil at one point. Players had